What is up?
I need our folder.
We are just trying to. We on a different laptop right now, so we're trying to find our scenery for you guys.
You know what it is? It's like yeah. We late the night. It's called parenting.
It's called parenting.
The pastor next to me, the wife had to wash hair.
Yeah, wash
hair.
Wash, blow dry, and grease.
Yep.
And these kids have a lot of that hair on top of their head.
Yeah. Well, who is the hardest to do with that?
Actually, Yane and
no,
Dream
you
are
can't.
about the same.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say Dynasty's the hardest because she got the most hair.
No. I'm saying Yane and Dream are like their hair is a little more.
Oh yeah, they got a little more coarse. Yeah.
But all of them are okay if it's not a long period of time. In between. Like if it's, there we go.
See, you gotta come close. There you
okay.
go. There we go. There you go. Cause it's like it's blurry, and then goes in.
But what was I saying? I forgot now. Oh,
it's focusing.
So as long
as
it's not
closest.
As long as it's not.
Whoever's closest, like it's focusing on. So like it'll focus.
I also got some hookups here, so we're trying to navigate through that.
See how it's focusing on you now?
It's focused.
Is it focused on you now?
Yes. I am just going to share this.
I can't see my comments though. You know how it is on Facebook compared to YouTube though.
I'm just sharing it, y'all, really quick.
Oh, I gotta hook up, y'all. Oh, Dream got give me her Robux card. I can't even see the comments anyway.
I'm trying to. Hello.
Come on, Dream.
How are you guys doing tonight?
You gotta give me your Robux card. Oh, there it is. She got the card in her hand.
It's late night.
I can't find our folder.
We're usually on between 9 and 10:30. Well, one time we was on at 8:30, and our late night crew.
Early?
I don't know if it was 8 or 8:30. One time it was that early.
Really?
And our late night crew. Well, one time we was on.
Oh, okay. I can't seem to find the folder. I'm tired of looking for it. But it is what it is.
I mean, this is just interesting how it's set up anyway right here.
What you mean?
Like, it looks different.
How so?
Like the way everything is like different.
Oh, okay.
But, good evening, everyone.
What kind of dance are you over there doing?
We're about to get into our pre-talk.
Oh,
we had a pre-talk.
Let's lean this back a little bit because see how that's not in the camera? I don't want that in the camera. There we go. Praise him. You see how the computer was in the camera?
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even notice.
I see.
Sorry, I'm just talking away.
Dream, give me my. I need my phone.
Dream did her pop up.
Give me my phone, please.
But yeah, I just finished. That's why her hair is looking like it is. It just got washed and blow dried. And my back be trying to act like it's trying to catch up. The Lord Jesus is healing.
At the top too? I don't understand.
Not like now this back. It didn't travel. It's not that you feel better. I don't know, y'all. But God is good. Okay? God is good.
I hope everybody had a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Oh yes,
Merry
Christmas.
Whatever you do.
Happy holidays.
Hope you had a great
as people
time.
Like to say, they can't say Merry Christmas.
Deacon Rob, what's up, man?
Hey, preaching Deacon.
Let's see here.
Corey, hey Corey.
Grice, what's up, man?
Pastor Grice, I'm sorry.
I'm not able to see you. Pastor Grice, let's get that right. Let's get it right. Official titles on this place.
Hi, everybody.
Official titles.
But
Pastor Grice.
I forgot what I was just saying. Now I don't remember, y'all. What were we just talking about? Okay,
holidays. We said holidays.
Oh yes. Happy holidays, as some people like to say.
Happy holidays. Bob Bright, listen.
Hey.
Your name came up in a conversation the other day, not in a bad way. Good way, but
Merry Christmas.
Listen. Yeah, not a bad way. Not a bad way. We talking about your son. How he's a good football player. You weren't even in the conversation.
I'm just agreeing.
I was talking to another head coach in high school.
And actually, you did just talk to me about his son because you was talking about how good a football player he was.
That was months ago. And I was talking to you
that
about
wasn't that long ago. It wasn't months ago. Because football season, I mean,
listen, I would love to coach
just
him.
October.
I would love to coach him. I know he stayed at Glassboro, but I would love to coach him.
Anyway.
See, I would love to coach him, but it's all right.
Conversation. Thank you very much.
I would love to have men in a 1 or a 3 technique. That would be wonderful. But go ahead, continue.
But, our pre-conversation, we just did our pre-conversation about hair, but
God help me.
Yeah, we're on a little bit later because
which one is yours?
Caught up with that. Is to speak or not to speak. Da-da-da-da. So we're not gonna be on here long. We're gonna make this one kind of short. Well, I think we've been doing pretty good with staying under an hour.
We have been. We've been doing really good.
Yeah. So,
we've been doing really. Go ahead, talk.
So we're talk. So.
Go ahead, talk.
Did I miss the joke?
Yes, you did.
Oh, okay.
It was funny. You missed
okay. You want to share with everybody?
Nope. Unnecessary.
I don't know if anybody else ever had that though. Like in school, I think it was 2 teachers that would do that, and like you'd be laughing with somebody because I was the one that was probably always laughing and stuff in class, and I'll get in trouble. So the teacher would be like, "Would you like to share with everybody what you're laughing at?"
Oh yeah.
And you'd be like, I don't know if I'm trying to think. I don't think anybody ever like really shared. I feel like one time one of my classmates did, but it wasn't really what we were laughing at. But anyway, I just thought about that when you said, when you were talking about your joke, because I used to get in trouble for that at school. Okay, so the pre-talk is to talk.
Say, golly, get to it.
You got a mouth?
I'm trying to work on something for Dream, that's all. I'm sorry.
You can't do 2 things at once?
I can, but
that's
right
what
now.
you always ask me, so I'm just confused.
You're right.
But the pre-talk is to speak or not to speak. So we were talking about I'm not sure how everybody else does, but we would love to see your
conversation. That's why I start with it. That's why. But go ahead.
Actually, it's our conversation.
This is something you brought up.
Talks.
This is when we do it. Whoever comes with the conversation, you usually the person.
No, that's not true. Because sometimes you go on when I come up with stuff.
I'm done.
Okay, he's done. Let's see. And you keep interrupting me. I'm trying to start.
Sorry, go ahead.
I forgot what I was supposed to be talking about now. So we were talking about just when you're somewhere, like when you go out, or if you're out shopping, or if you're out at a restaurant eating, or wherever you might be, and you come into contact with somebody, or you see somebody that you know, right? Especially in restaurants, because I feel like that's so interesting because people be eating, minding their business, they with their family or friends or whoever. Do you speak or do you not? We were talking about that. I guess I'll share what we said afterwards, but we want to hear what you guys say. So if you're at the market, do you speak? If you're at stores, or if you're at a restaurant and you see somebody that you know, are you speaking or are you not speaking? To speak or not to speak is the question.
That's how you started this? I thought that was
I'm sorry, I did say you had a mouth, so you could have started.
The whole point is, and I'll say it like this. The whole point is sometimes when you are out and when you're moving around, I'll be honest, I'll talk about me.
I said I wasn't going to answer because I was waiting for them to answer. I could have answered too. So you're about to go to your answer. So of course I started with a question. What am I supposed to start with the answer?
No, because sometimes.
That's how you're saying it. That's how you're starting this? Yes.
But you got to give a better explanation so people can
No, you just went see each other absolutely. Amen. See, that's exactly how I feel, Bobby.
What?
That's exactly how I feel.
8 out of 10 speaking and acknowledging. If we see each other, absolutely, I'm not going to run across.
T.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, Crystal.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I think it depends. It depends on the person too, because some people I'll go out of my way.
That's the word right there.
Some people I'll go out of my way and I'll go speak to them. But then some people, like y'all might be like just hi, bye. So.
You try to make up a conversation when you see them?
Yeah, and anybody that knows me, I'm very bad with that. Trying to come up with conversations, kind of like, so I wouldn't do it just to do it. But if it's just like a hi bye, and then especially if somebody's eating, like you don't want to be having like whole conversations with somebody when they're eating. Okay, T says depends who it is. Yeah. Yes, good T. Yeah, it depends who it is. Who it is and depends if you see me. Right. But now I don't know if I'm the only person that I'm gonna just be honest, okay? There's sometimes I see people and I know they see me, but they don't like I've seen them like look, I'm like, I know you see me, but I'm not gonna go like Bobby, I'm not gonna go out my way and be like, if you don't want to speak, like, and I'm still okay. Like I don't have a problem. I'm not mad that they didn't speak. It's just funny because I know you saw me, and I did see you, but it's just like maybe not today, or it just might have went into something, But I don't know if anybody else had that experience. I'm sure everybody did, because there's times like people see, like people saw you, or they saw you, but it's just like maybe not today. It might not be a conversating day, or if you see me, see you. T said, if you see me, see you. I've seen people see me, and I still be like, it really boils down to who it is. At the end of the day.
I have a funny story to this, what we're talking
about.
So
8 out of 10, I would speak out, acknowledge them for the most part. I can be pretty to myself at times. So, and it's based upon who, yes. I agree.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, all right, and y'all know me well enough, those that are on here too as well. I know preachers all over the country, okay? God has blessed me to know preachers that people know, like, by name, right?
That's funny.
I bring this couple in there, boy. Bob is funny. I know preachers that people know that, like, if you see their face, be like, oh, shoot, that's such and such, just across the country. Like, I know some preachers personally. So I'm just saying that to keep the preacher nameless of what I'm about to say. So I was with a preacher one time at an event where it was like a sporting arena, and I was with the person. So when I was with the person, because of who they are, people would just like they try to keep a... but people are like, hey, pastor, hey, like people see him, hey, doctor, hey, that person, whatever. So I was at a game with this person. It was like 2 or 3 of us together. And so we at the game, and, it's funny because the person is very personable. But it's kind of like, it's like, okay, like, all right, like, how much do I got to say hi? And it's like, so someone says something hi to the person, and honestly, because of the person and their notoriety, they don't know everybody. They see it. They just know how to say hi. You know what I mean? And they got to save face for everywhere they go to. So they were looking at me, and they're like, and then they went, hey, like, like they were just, but the whole point is, like, sometimes it's funny because sometimes people don't want to say hi. And they just got to put on a facade like they really do want to say hi.
But I feel like that's different.
It depends on who you are, though.
Yeah, but I feel like if somebody is going out of their way to come say hi to me, I'm not going to just be like, or I'm not going to feel like I don't want to be bothered. I'm just going to say hi.
I
and
agree.
Even if you do that, there are times where you be like, oh, this is like the 10th person. But still, it's just like, hey, But I'm saying, like, if you see somebody, and, like, there's been times where this just recently happened to me. I was in the car, and I saw somebody that I knew, but I knew how we were just like, we don't conversate a whole lot. Mm-hmm. So I felt like if we started like if I said hi to them, like they would feel like, we had to have a conversation, and then I would feel obligated to try to have a conversation, but I know we don't talk like that. So it's just like, for it just to be easier, I'm just not even going to say nothing. So I just turned my head like, sorry, because I'm in a rush too. So it's just like, but if it's somebody, that's why I say it really depends on who it is. Because some people, like, even if I'm in a rush or something like that, I'll still be like, hey, whatever. Or I don't mind having a conversation with. But then some, it's like, I don't know where that's going to go, or, it might be a little tension there or anything. So it's just kind of like, you know what, if it was just a hi and bye, like if you knew somebody being hi and bye, I think that would be cool. But some people make it seem like you have to have like a conversation, or we have to like talk for a good amount of time, and I don't even know my attention. I'm praying for my attention span because sometimes it be drifting after a minute. I'll be like, oh, okay. Or you be thinking about, I gotta do this, this, and the other. And they be trying to have a conversation, but it really depends on who it is.
I agree. It really does. You know what I mean? Like everybody on here that I'm seeing right now.
Yeah, everybody on here is good. Yeah.
If I see y'all, hey, good to see you. You know,
definitely.
You know, I mean, everybody on here, I would definitely probably say hi to whoever has spoken here so far. I will say hi to you. But I got another good story though. So, we're
talking about speaking or not speaking when you see somebody.
Me and the pastorate were away.
They still have that?
Who?
What's the thing that where they be like, I'm resetting the room? The people
resetting the room. I want to say Periscope. Clubhouse.
Oh, do they still have that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. People still work Clubhouse over. They be working it over.
I'm so far removed from it. I don't even know that.
Yeah, Clubhouse still work now.
Clubhouse folks still use where everybody's a professional. Yeah, folks still. Everything.
What's going on, David? Good to see you, man. So Clubhouse is still being worked. But the funny thing is that one time.
He said, I called my wife and that's the diversion.
Oh, there you go. Right, walk the other way. Walk the other way. So I remember one time we were away. And I was when we were away, we were away, and so when we were away, sorry, just side you. Anyways, so we were.
Anyways.
Pray for us.
Oh, y'all.
So anyways,
it's late.
I know it's getting late. So when we were away one time, I saw. Never even knew about Clubhouse until. Wow, Clubhouse became big during.
Was it the pandemic?
COVID. Yes. Oh yeah. Folks was opening the ball. I ain't got time to talk about that.
Oh, that's a whole nother.
24-hour prophecy rules and stuff like that. Then you a doctor. Yeah, you a doctor. You a doctor. And you ain't been no doctor. Like you ain't got no
child. Exactly.
No real certificate, nothing. Just doctor such and such. I mean, seriously. But anywho, don't invite nobody on your stage. We get really crazy. Man, Clubhouse got messy.
Or somebody asks like a weird question, you'd be like,
yeah, Clubhouse got messy for a long period of time. But anywho.
Okay, sorry.
So we digress. But we were away one time on vacation, and this and now when I'm on vacation, I'm telling you, I don't. If I can be real, I don't want to see nobody I know. I just don't like. When I'm on vacation.
Sit next to me.
Yes, that's it. Like my mind is free of just business, church, work. It's just free. Like I don't want to think about it. I don't want to even have it on my mind. Like even like Pastor Yah sometimes she'll be like taking calls, doing work like for. Now I did run into one of my good friends out where I was on vacation. Didn't know they was gonna be there, but we ended up getting dinner. But that's like one of my really good friends. Like that was all we did was that one night. So, but exactly, right, I ain't trying to see nobody. Okay, like so. I remember one time, she be trying to run the business on the side. I'm like, stop that, stop. Like we away. But anywho, hey Amida. So. We were somewhere where we won't say, we were somewhere and we were walking out of somewhere and I saw a preacher that we know of each other. This preacher is out of a different state, different city, but we know of each other, but we don't know each other. We know each other through mutual Facebook friends. We know each other because of certain platforms we've been on. So we know each other, but we don't know each other. So I'm walking out, I see that person, and they see me, and they make eye contact, and they look at me like, I know you. And I kind of looked at them like, I know you, but we just like, we don't know each other. Because we were just like, I can just feel it. Like, and I'm like, I don't want to look at you. You don't, like, we on vacation. I don't want to come to like, hey, Doc, how church, that, no. Throw it out. Throw it out. I didn't, like, it was funny, but that's how I felt. So that's just a side because I just, like, it depends upon the environment, too.
Yeah.
Like, where you are also determines, like, do I feel like speaking, too?
Yeah,
that's another part,
I mean, I feel like when you're on vacation, though, you speak to everybody, though. Like, just, but it don't be people you know, but You know, we be going past people just be like hot, like to everybody.
Only because I said I went out one night when my friend was at something. She said only one night.
Yeah, that's too much. Like if like that's another thing. Like when you go on vacation, if you happen to have somebody else that come with you, and it's like not with you, but like say when somebody you know goes too, it's like, you know. I don't know, you're on vacation, so it's not like you want to be doing that like every night. Oh yeah, we got to meet up tonight and tomorrow and the next night. Nah, we want you to enjoy your time because we're going to enjoy ours.
Yes.
It's like if I ever see anybody on here.
Unless we do our marriage retreat, that's different.
I'll say
hi, we all there together.
That's it, yeah.
That's
marriage
different.
Retreat, that's
different.
Yeah.
That's different.
That's fun, but yeah, but just randomly, like you'd be like, oh yeah, let's hook up for the night or let's go to dinner tomorrow, and then it starts turning into the next day and next day. I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry. That ain't my partner. Like, oh, we already got plans. Sorry. And they don't even be there. We just want to chillax. That's what the vacation is for.
Listen.
Have y'all ever been out to eat, etc., and had someone try?
Oh no. Never. That's a good one,
Yes, we have. It's been waitresses. We've had
waitresses do
somebody
that.
else, I'm trying to think of
but not people we know.
Somebody else came and sat next to us, and we was
Where
like,
we at?
I'm trying to remember.
No,
this was
I've
like
never.
A while ago.
No, help me because I don't remember because I was like, get out.
Wow, no, you didn't say. I forgot who it was.
I don't remember that ever happening. Maybe they came to speak for a second.
No, they came and they sat down for a minute. And we both looked at each other like.
Y'all need to stop it.
But
who was it?
I can't remember. I just remember it happening because I remember looking at you. I know it was a female. Looking at you, I don't know if it was it was somebody. It was like
they tried to sit down and eat with us.
They sat down next, and we was both looking at each other like. And then they went, who was it? Oh my gosh, I'm so.
Are you serious?
Right now. I can't remember who it was. Yes, this is a while ago.
Work.
But we've had
that is crazy work. Bob, that is crazy work.
Sit with us multiple times.
Who was it?
I can't remember. I just remember it happening.
Oh man.
Because we both was looking at each other like.
Child, you got to help me because
it's gonna come back to me. Just give me a few. But
I really gotta remember that one. I'm sorry, but yeah, listen, y'all. I am very personable.
We changed names.
I'm with that. Change your name.
I'm so glad I'm not the only person that feels. Nope, not at all. You not. When we are
But you know what's funny though? It makes it more.
And I don't want to bother other people either.
Yes.
Like, I wouldn't ever like be like, oh yeah, let's hang out tomorrow and the next. Like it would just be like maybe if y'all not busy, maybe we can do one night. And that's, because we're going to dinner anyway. But if it's like you taking up our time, I'm sorry, but
yeah, like I mean, we've never done like a friends vacation with anybody.
Right.
But we do have maybe like one or two couples we were like, yo, okay, we would do a vacation with y'all. Like we've talked about it. But the thing is, even doing that, it's like, oh man.
It's not the whole time. And I think everybody will understand.
Oh Lord, child. You about to black out. All right, let Pastor Y'all keep talking. I will take my break and figure out how to handle this situation.
I think there is a bug in here.
Yep.
From what the apostle just said.
Oh man!
So if it comes over here,
right,
I'm gonna pre-warn y'all. I'm really bad with bugs, so I'll probably scream and jump on the chair like I saw a mouse. So I'm just gonna let y'all know that now, so y'all don't be like, "What is going on with her?" I'm really bad with bugs. Okay, so just to forewarn y'all, I don't know where it's at right now, and I'm not looking for it because
Oh man, the way it is jacked.
What is it?
It's your people. It's a lady.
Oh. A ladybug. I don't like those either. Like any type, I just don't. I don't like those. And they move kind of. Okay. He got it, so we're good. People really do these things. They do. I'm friendly, but quiet is now my friend. Even with friends. Yes, I definitely agree with friends. You gotta have boundaries. I think like as friends, everybody understands that because
I'm
like,
glad
we're
I saw
friends,
it before you started screaming. Save you before you started screaming.
We don't have to be together like every 5
I had to save her
scream.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh no, we were talking about like Bobby said, even with friends, boundaries. So I was saying,
yeah.
you gotta have, and I think Like, I know the people we
like I don't want you to occupied. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we ain't gotta be occupied every night that we gotta get
so.
together for dinner.
No,
and every day we gotta do something together. Like no.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, we gonna get together
overboard.
tonight maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe 2 nights later. Like we don't have to always do stuff together.
Right.
We will if it happens to be if we at the pool and y'all happen to be at the pool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Let's hang out. Let's have fun. But
or
if
like
if
we going on like a excursion or something, that's fun too.
Yeah, that's
something
cool.
different. Like it's
yeah,
fun.
we schedule that. But I'm not trying to
but-
schedule my whole time around you. I'm trying to sleep.
Right.
Hiya.
And
EI.
it's free.
Okay, let me stop acting up.
So okay, but yeah. So
why is this thing not?
we got to get into the next conversation.
We don't have to.
20,
Everyone's
20,
enjoying this conversation. We might have to get
26
into
minutes in.
because I'm
But nobody else saying anything else about it.
See you what I see.
See you what I
Exactly.
see.
Like folk. We don't have to. Yeah, we don't have to see each other every day, every night. Like no, that's I think that's unnecessary.
Yeah, you get together for some games and then you enjoy your time. You enjoy it. I don't like everything being scheduled either. Like, have you ever been on a well, we don't usually do that. But like, has anyone ever been on like the trips like where everything is like scheduled and it's like, oh, you got
outside of our marriage retreat, which is cool, but we try to even be flexible with that.
Yeah, we try to be flexible with that.
Vacation,
so everybody
man.
have time, like, cause it's a vacation at the end of the day.
You don't want to
like,
be scheduled.
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to be able to be free and enjoy the scenery, enjoy your time, so. Being
scheduled is the worst on vacation. Because it don't feel like a vacation when you always, like if everything's like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Like when you schedule a vacation, that's the worst. That's a whole conversation with itself.
Yeah,
that's
that is.
The worst. Yeah. The worst.
I've done friend cruises.
Ooh.
And they are fun, but we did so
we not cruise
I can't do no
folk.
friend cruises. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't really like cruises, and to be just like you're definitely gonna run into me because I mean we're on a boat. Nah.
No sir. I mean we did a cruise.
Yeah, we did a cruise for
our honeymoon.
That was about it.
And that was like
that was enough. Wait,
yeah.
How long was it? It was just 3 days, right? It seemed
it was like 4 or 5. Well, it's because we stayed in Miami for a day and then stayed in Miami.
No, I'm saying on the boat it seemed like it was
4 days.
Oh.
It was 4 days, but
that was too long, y'all.
I just wasn't. It was okay. Because you didn't enjoy it, I think I probably didn't enjoy it as much. But
well, I didn't say I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, you didn't enjoy it. I think we were excited. We were just kind of learning about going on vacation.
Yeah.
But I think that now it's like, and now especially with city cruises, these people will be like all on top of each other, like everybody want to get in the pool.
Wait,
so
was
it's
that
like,
the first place they found COVID was on a cruise?
Yes.
Yeah, that right there tell you enough because it'd be too much of exchanging.
Not necessarily because the ship is so huge. That's true, Amida. That's true. But see that here goes a problem with cruises.
I just don't like cruises.
This is the problem I have with cruises too.
Yes, and my social.
Yeah. I'm with that, Bob. The problem with cruises, everybody listen, to each its own.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking if you're a cruiser.
Yeah,
cruise on.
A lot of people like
cruise on. But with cruises, the only problem I have is I don't like being told what time I gotta eat dinner.
Yes, Bobby. Oh, did you say all this? I like that too.
Yeah. I don't like being told I gotta eat at this time.
Yeah, I agree.
Like with the dinner times. You can eat all the time when you're on the boat, but like my dinner time, they're like, your dinner time is at 6:30. I'd be like, I don't want to eat at 6:30. Right. Like I don't like that.
Being told when I need to eat dinner.
Your scheduled dinner time on the boat is like, nah, I don't want 6:30 today.
Right.
Now that's just my pet peeve. Now y'all, most people are fine with that.
Some people like being told like what to do.
Don't do the cruisers like that.
No, I'm not saying
the
cruisers, but I'm saying it doesn't bother. It might not bother like everybody like this.
I think it probably doesn't. It probably doesn't. But for me, your dinner time is 5:30. Be on time. Like, I mean, the food will be good.
Go to movies now. But I'm saying, like, imagine if you was on vacation or something and somebody's like, no, you're going to go eat dinner now. You're going to have lunch right there. Breakfast is...
I mean, the other times are not scheduled. Only dinner time.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, think about how that would be. Like, you'd be like, what? I'm on vacation. Like, I'm trying to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
And you know what's funny, though? Well, Katrina said this about cruises. It's probably fun to go with a group of people for cruises, because that'll be the time when you will have dinner with all your friends. Like, they may schedule all y'all together with dinner.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
But the problem is, like when we went, like, I didn't mind the people, but it was me and you, and we had a table with 8 other people we don't know.
But it was fun.
It was fun because we had the conversations and laughing at different
people.
It was, but still, it was like, dang, we gotta eat with these folks. Because mind you, what if you don't like the people? You gotta sit there and eat with them every night. It's like, oh Lord, help me, Jesus.
And I don't think there's nothing you can do about it. You just be hungry if you didn't eat.
Oh, well, you can go. You got to eat from the other snack place. They got burgers and fries and all the other places that you can eat from. I don't know how cruises. You know what? We might be out of touch.
What? We only went on one. Are we frozen?
Are we frozen? On yours, we're frozen. But we might be out of touch. We
went on one cruise.
We might be out of pocket. That was a long time ago. So maybe you might be able to pick different restaurants. I don't know.
Might be good. I don't know. And they say it's bigger boats, because were we on a real big one? Because even the pool seemed like small. Everything seemed like kind of tight.
Yeah, I don't mind go nowhere.
Yeah, this was our honeymoon.
15, 16 years ago.
It's probably because we actually thought about is it Disney cruise
you
for the
can
kids?
Change your time, but eating with people, I don't know is dead. Oh, you can change your time, but eating with people, I don't know is dead. Okay. I can't get it working for some reason. I'm gonna get it. We gotta change your username. Dream is trying to get me to make sure I get her stuff for her Robux card. Y'all pray for me.
Krista said, gotta recharge my social battery. Yeah, me too. Schedule again, Bobby said. Yeah, so you can change. So maybe we need to, well, I don't know. I don't even feel like the urge to go on another cruise. But y'all can feel free to share the urge. To go on another cruise.
I mean, if I do, it'll probably be with the kids or something.
Feel free to share. Yeah, we thought about maybe doing like something for the kids, like Nickelodeon or Disney or something. I'm not sure. I need to find out what cruise we were on, like the boat and everything. Because maybe it was small.
Carnival.
No, but I'm saying it was a small, because it seemed like where we were.
Charles, our honeymoon. You don't remember everything? We was on Imagination Carnival.
Everything was tight. So
it was Imagination, smaller boat. It wasn't like that. Now I do want to try that one that's always on the commercials though. The thing of the seas, whatever it's called. Oh God, what's the new one called? This is big boat.
What's the big boat on?
It's called something of the seas. I think it might be. Who's the cruise line? I know it's not Carnival. It might be
Royal Caribbean.
Voyage of the Seas or something. It's like this big boat they just launched. That boat crazy big though.
And pay the $25 for dinner. That's what we did a lot. Oh, okay. I didn't know they had that. Specialty. They had specialty restaurants?
Now they do.
We only had one. It was only one place that we was able to go eat.
That's new now, though. That's new. So
$25, is that for the dinner, or is it just because you're doing wait, so the $25, it's not all inclusive? I'm confused now. I guess it's just to make the reservation.
Here, you just want to play?
Oh, hey, Pastor Lonnie. It's Royal. She says Royal Caribbean.
Okay.
Oh, I've done Imagination. Oh, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It's about 16 years, 17 years ago.
Hey, Uncle Johnny. Icon. Oh.
Yo, what's up, Uncle Johnny? Icon of the sea. But who's the Is it Royal Caribbean with that too? It's Royal Caribbean though. The boat's called Icon of the Sea.
Okay.
But then the company is
it's for the dinner.
Royal
the specialty
Caribbean.
Restaurants are not included. Oh, okay. Oh, that's a touch. I didn't know they had specialty restaurants. We only had one.
We ain't been cruising
We only had
so
one place
long.
that everybody had to eat at.
Yeah,
and then they had like those little snack bars, which were
long.
Nasty.
All right, Dream, come back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna figure this out somewhere or the other. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll think about trying. I don't know. Every time it come out, it don't even work. And I think like maybe we'll try. I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's something about just being on the water that long too. I'm not like a fan. Like I like to be able to get out.
I like to look out. Yeah, that's your thing. But you do at stops. But you're not like waiting for stops. Yeah, because
sometimes like when I think at night, I remember the one time when you was looking out in the you was like, oh, that's so beautiful. Or something.
That wasn't at night. It was during the daytime.
Oh, well, this is one time at night. I guess
nighttime
I was
is
looking
completely
out.
dark.
No, it was like light. You could see. It wasn't in the daytime
either. It could have
either.
been night then, boo.
Yes, it was. Because I think we was one. I was like, that's not like this is kind of interesting because it made me think about just different stuff. Just being like, where are we? We in the middle of nowhere.
You sure that was night?
Yes, I'm positive. There are usually 4 to 5 restaurants that require payment, but they are nice, especially on Royal Caribbean, but they all have them. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. I guess we are old to cruises. We got some new cruise guidelines to follow. So, yeah, we were thinking, has anybody ever did the ones for the kids, like the Nickelodeon or Disney? That's the one we were thinking about. I don't know what cruise line that is. I'm wondering if it's like
it's a
real
line.
Big boat.
Disney that's their cruise line.
Oh, okay. I wonder how big it is. That's what my thing is.
Child, what is going on? I can't get.
Oh, you trying to get Roblox?
Yeah, I can't get a Roblox working.
He's here trying to log Dream into Roblox.
This is
everybody wants to be on
annoying now.
Roblox. Yeah, but I like I think I just like being I like the all inclusives. Those are a blessing. And just being able to go just different places. I don't know about being stuck that long. Okay, talk to the people. I've been talking the last 10 minutes.
All right, so we'll end with our real conversation we're supposed to have because we're gonna end in like 5 minutes. We ain't gonna be too much longer. So we were talking about they doing good. Family's good, Uncle Johnny. Everybody's good. Your girls are good. They fine. They doing well. They doing
They're
well.
Funny.
Yeah, they doing well. They being themselves. They doing good. So what was we talking about?
You can't focus.
Okay, so we're talking about New Year's Eve for a moment. Now, some people don't know this.
It's not your strongest suit.
Some people don't know this though.
This Disney Cruiser is huge. Haven't done it because Josh isn't. Okay.
I will tell them you said hi. Absolutely. When Dream will come back in here in a minute, I will tell them that you said hi. All right.
She keeps showing her. She was popping in saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, she did come in and say hi. Yeah, we're country braids right now that she got going on. So yeah, what I would say is this: we were talking about New Year's, and most people know this too. Like some people know it, but not everybody knows it. But I will say this: is that New Year's? I'm New Year's. Why do people say New Year's? It's a new year anyway. People be like New Year's. But what I will say is that with a new year, right? You know, people have all kind of slogans, and so let me just talk about the origin of New Year, especially from an African American terminology. Let me see who knows who. Ain't your foot?
No.
Oh, okay, then fine.
You pushed me over.
Okay. Anyone know where American? Does anybody know where we really start celebrating New Year from? Like whole watch night service. I ain't even talking about New Year, but a whole watch night service thing. The whole watch night service thing. Let's just talk about that for a second.
Yeah, pull me back over. I was about to start messing.
Bless your life. Go ahead. You go back in here.
Does anybody know? Asking the question.
Why we celebrate watch night service? So a lot of people don't know this, but watch night service.
Anybody a chance to answer? You know it takes forever.
We have 40 minutes tonight.
Okay, sorry.
I might as well go ahead and bless the phone and get into it. But watch night service, especially from our standpoint, right? It's been celebrated for over hundreds of years before African Americans were celebrated, but we celebrated from the fact of they had a watch night service, and
they had a watch night service.
Yes, watch night service, December the 31st, 1862.
They had a watch night.
I said watch
service?
night. That's what's called watch night.
It was a service.
That's where we get the concept from watch night.
But
like they were watching. Yes, they had church. Okay. They were in church.
A church service.
You about to do exactly what your shirt says to do. Walk.
Walk by faith.
You about to walk out of here.
It says by faith.
Only thing people can see is walk with a heel. Walk by. That's all people can see. They can't see the bottom of your shirt. That's why I said it. So
no, you
they
said
had,
walk.
Yeah, by.
You didn't say walk by.
And the by. You're forgetting the E. Walk by. See ya. But anywho.
It's no E.
Watch night service started in African American culture in 1862 by the people basically watching the clock for Abraham Lincoln to sign the document for the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863. So it was already announced in 1862 that come 1863 they would be freed from slavery. So they was actually having what's called a watch night service for their freedom. So that's where it comes from our dispensation, African American dispensation is from that. Is that it is a watch, the whole thing about watch night service is from us being, I'm not trying to preach right now.
That's
Thank
what
God.
it sounded like you was getting into. I was just trying to help you out. Stop. Come on and match your shirt. Bless them. Come on, enlighten us. That's what we're waiting for. Come on, stop acting like that. You know you want to talk. Bloop, bloop. Come on. Get it out. Come on.
So I'm glad but yeah, I did say it. So with that being said, that's where our origin comes from. But this is the thing, right? With watch or New Year's Eve service, right? The crazy thing is, well, not the crazy thing. The interesting thing is that I think we get very, and I love watching the service. I love New Year's Eve service. I love it. I think it's great. I think it's good to come into the new year in service collectively.
Yeah.
I think it's almost important in a degree, but at the same time, I think there's so much, like, to a degree, built-in excitement for that service that there's not enough focus to carry out after the service.
Right.
Right? And so we talked about this before last year about how people make resolutions, but I want to throw something else at everybody too as well, is that what's going to be this year different from last year? Like, one of my pet peeves, I'm just going there now because I think there needs to be like a focus. Like, okay, if there's going to be 12 months of the year, I'm doing this for myself too. I'm going to figure this out Monday.
I'm doing it for myself.
Is 12 months, if I believe God's going to be doing this, or I'm believing this is what I'm going to do this year. I don't want to get into the whole thing about God because God really wants us to focus on Him this year, which I will talk about. But there are things that we need to get done. I think there needs to be like a monthly layout of whatever you're focusing on that month. Now, it doesn't be something specific, but it could be something like, this is my theme for the month specifically for my life, to make sure I stay focused for all 12 months out of the year.
Right.
And make sure that you stay committed to whatever those things are compared to the over-energized excitement. But here's my pet peeve.
But even beyond that, like even
please don't make me forget my pet peeve.
Okay.
Because you did cut me off right there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No. I just wanted to tell you because, you always say I do that to you. So I wanted you to know that you just partake in something that you barely do, but you did just do it right now. But go ahead. Continue. Go ahead.
No, I don't want you to forget.
No, I'm going to do what you do. Go ahead. That's what you tell me after I cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Hey, Jay Maurer, what's going on, sir? Good to see you, man. Hey, Desmond and Rob. Oh, man, that's crazy. I didn't know you know a teen. That's wild. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You said you don't want to forget, so really, I don't want you to forget. Go ahead.
You sure?
Shut me down nicely. So
really?
Ahead. Yeah, so that's good.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay.
Enjoy.
All right, so here we go. Here's my pet peeve. I heard someone do this the other day. This is like my I don't want to use my overly churchy pet peeve. Y'all ready for this? Yeah, Jay, good to see you, man. I used to be my old boss at Comcast. This is my overly churchy pet peeve. I heard someone say this the other day, and they were singing, and they were like, and I've heard this in my 40 years of living. I can recall hearing this at least 30 years. I can recall from 10 years old hearing people say this consistently. And I'm like, when is there a year that was like a good year, like a freeing year? And here goes my pet peeve. I hear people say, "Yep, good to see you too." Oh, well, I don't see you right now. You see me. But but here's the thing. This is my pet peeve. People are like, 2024 wanted to take me out. 2023 wanted to take me out. I'm telling you, 1999 wanted to take me out. I'll be like, golly, like how many times do I have to hear that? That's just me. Now I'm just saying, like you hear that because at the beginning of the year, it's your year. But then by the time we get to the end of the year, that year wanted to kill you. It's like every year. I hear that all the time. That's just my pet peeve. We on our live. This is Des and Y'all Talk. I'm not preaching anybody. I'm just saying a pet peeve of mine because I hear it every year. And I'm like, you weren't saying that at the beginning of the year. Like, you're going to have trials in the year, but that's part of life every year. You're going to have a trial. But it's like every year. 1999 is trying to take me out. I'm going to die. But the Lord, I'm trying to take, the devil threw everything at me. 2000. The devil threw everything at me. 2001. The devil threw, I'm like, golly. Like, it's like every year, when you get to the end of the year, it's like that year was the worst year. Do you not agree with that? 2002, like you get excited year, and then that year was the worst year. Then 2003, I'm excited for that year, and that year was the worst year. It's like, where are we? I feel like I'm like in a twilight zone when I hear that. But go ahead. But my point is, focus this year, right? Every month, from all your energy that you wait until the thank you T for laughing because I know I ain't the only one. That be you're not bothered by that? No, okay, that's fine. That's just my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Cause I be hearing it, and I just heard it the other day, and I was like, 2024 trying to take me. I'm like,
everybody got different perspective.
Yannick, I'm telling you, it's come on.
People say that just in general. Like they be like, last month devil tried to take me out. Like so, it's just I don't know. I guess I don't pay it that much.
But when we get to December, it's like an echo. It's like everywhere. No one's saying that in like March. You're right. Like 2024 this year, taking me out. And it's like, but January, December 31st, and the first 2 weeks of January, it's like, this year, the Lord's doing it. Oh, miracles are already happening in the first 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, like at the end of the year, it's like, that year tried to kill me. Like every year. Okay, I'm sorry. I pray for me. Pray for me in my mind. I guess I'm losing saints on this one. But anyway, pass y'all fingers. There tonight. But yes, but I think there needs to be a focus throughout the year. Not like, the overly energized excitement of the end of the year. Like we thinking like the crossing over of the year is always going to be the game changer. When the reality is the changer is the decision.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the changing is the changing of decision, not just it's a new year. Because really, biblically, a new year started in September. Right? Like if we want to get really technical biblically, New Year started in September.
I love that.
What? You love what?
Just like what you're saying about
it's a decision.
This just has to do with what I'm going to finish.
Go ahead, finish this up. I'm talking now. You said I'm talking too much, so go ahead. You say something.
I didn't say no such thing. I didn't say you were talking too much at all.
Well, you talk.
Oh, I can talk now? You told me to be quiet.
No, I said no because you interrupted me rudely, by the way.
I apologize.
You rudely interrupted me.
No, I'm just saying I think that's a good thing because I was thinking about that earlier in the car, just how everybody is always excited at the beginning of the year. It's a new year, I'm going to do this, that, and the other. And the thing about it is, I think with everything, it's just consistency. And I think, too, it's like people are excited at first. Like, for instance, like say somebody said, oh, I want to lose, 100 pounds or whatever. And then let's say 30. Let's say, you know what, I'm going to lose 30 pounds, right? And then, like, it might come, maybe they was working out for, like, January, February, and, like, the beginning of March, they might have gained, like, 5 pounds. Then it's just like, oh, you know what, just forget it. And people just, like, drop it like that instead of saying, okay, even if you fell, or even if it was, like, March and April, maybe you had a little rough one, but pick it back up. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem a lot of times. Even if you do mess up, it's not taking that time to, okay, I'm gonna pick this back up. Even though I messed up, I'm gonna get back on track. I'm gonna get it together. Just like when people, like when you fast, right? There's times, I know there's been times where I would fast and I'd be like, oh man, like I'll eat a mint or something. I'll be like, oh, and in your mind it's almost like, oh, just forget it because, I didn't eat this mint. So it's almost like, I guess that in a sense, we could think like the enemy is telling us, you know what, just forget it because you already messed up. But the reality of it is I can keep doing that. I just have to choose to, okay, I did mess up this, but I'm going to go ahead, spit it out, and I'm going to keep on going with it instead of just being like, oh, you know what, just forget it. And I think just with, when we're making resolutions, like just to keep that in mind that, okay, even if it doesn't happen immediately, I still want to continue to keep that up or continue to, even if I have to pick it back up so that, I'm able to actually still attain that. Because like you say, even if you think about September and you're not basing your mind off of, oh, I got to do this in this year or it's messed up, or I got to do this in 3 months or it's messed up, and you're just thinking about taking it month to month and working on that thing. And if you have a down month, you have a down month, but making sure you get back on track if you do have that down month. And definitely important to have, I think one of the best things to have is accountability. You know what I mean? A lot of times when we don't have that accountability, then it's easier for us to let those things go. So for instance, even when we were doing our saving, trying to save for a certain period of time, it's like if one person kind of stops, it's like, you need to pick that back up or get that together, right? But then if y'all both kind of stop or y'all both stop checking in, then there's no accountability there. So then it's almost, it goes out of your mind compared to if you have somebody to be, what is that? If you have somebody, I'm sorry. If you have somebody, to be accountable with, it kind of helps you to kind of stay on track. So I think that is a great thing to have that person to be accountable. And I think that's a good thing that maybe do going into the new year. And like Apostle said, like if you have a theme every month, but not only just a theme, but like just have one goal. Sometimes we try to make all these goals or this big goal, but just take the time when you're writing your theme out. And for the year, what's the big thing that you want to accomplish for the year? If it's lose 10 pounds, let's just say 10 pounds.
Ooh, that's
then
a good point, Katrina.
Every month, let's just go ahead and I'm going to lose, okay, this month I want to lose 1 pound. This month I want to lose another pound. And just commit to that goal for the month. So you're not overwhelmed. You're not thinking about everything. And then if you can do more, you can do more. But then by the end of the time, you should be able to lose that, amount of weight that you want to. I don't think people have.
This is good. All right, we're going to land like in 5 minutes. We're going to 52 minutes.
Getting started,
but Crystal and Katrina both are saying is very good.
That's it.
I think that's the issue though too. Like the challenges, I think we don't prepare mentally and emotionally for the challenges that are going to come within it. Right? Like I think we don't prepare ourselves. Because the reality is like when we get excited about the new year or we get excited about a thing, I think we don't prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for failures within the successes. You know what I mean?
I thought I just was saying that.
Did you just say all that? I missed something else.
No, maybe I didn't, and I thought I did. Because I was talking about when you start and then you kind of fell, so I'm confused.
No, but
so
I didn't say. No. You said it
that way.
You said it. But
no, I was just wondering because I was just thinking about, because I know you were focusing on something else.
I was reading this and I was focused on the Robux.
No, that's fine.
But I'm saying, did you mention mentally and emotionally?
Mentally, no, I just mentioned about when you get started and then you stop and you have to pick it back up instead of just.
Correct. I heard you say that. I
didn't hear you say anything about mentally and emotionally.
I said I don't think I'm not saying that. Yes, we have challenges. I agree. You did say that, but I'm saying I think we don't prepare prior for it mentally, mentally preparing for failure, emotionally preparing for failure. Because I think when we get out the blocks and then the challenges come, when those things happen, they crush us because we don't expect the challenges to be there. And it's, watch this. Can I say something too? It's not. Let me say this. It's not having. You know what? This is a good conversation. It's not, man, we got to stop those soon though. It's not, and it's going to use not twice. but it's not having faith by preparing mentally, emotionally for failures in between. For an example, right? Jesus, the goal was redemption, right? But the failure in redemption was death through redemption. But emotionally and mentally, those that were going to be around it couldn't handle redemption through the emotional spotting of the failure that looked like death, because that's part of the redemption. You understand what I'm saying by that? You follow me? Okay. In other words, if your job is to like, okay, I'm gonna open up 5 stores, right? I'm gonna open up 5. I'm just using you, spas, right? Well, I'm opening up 5 spas, but with opening up 5 spas, I might open up 2 and then lose 1, or lose a manager of 1, and now I don't even know how to manage 2. So now we're in a major deficit, right? Like, I've learned this even from you. Like, the wild thing was when COVID hit with the business, it was like, you had challenges, but you still kept going and kept pushing. But those were challenges that, emotionally, mentally, you had to take on, but you had to keep going, right? So the reality is that a lot of times when those challenges come, because we get excited about starting, but when those challenges come, we know a challenge may come, but are we mentally fit? Are we emotionally fit? And that's why one of the things about our lives with God or being in prayer is that God keeps us. And this is the thing, like, people look for, and I don't have nothing against this because I use them, I have them. I do have personal development books. I have read personal development books. I think they're good. I think they're helpful. But at the same time, I think that our relationship with God at the same time helps us in our personal development when things come to attack us, that we're developed with Him and we're developed in our state of being, so that we don't fall apart, that we can have like a David Ziglag within us, that, okay, this challenge came, I wasn't anticipating this, and everybody want to kill me, but I'm still going to seek God, and I'm still comfortable with where I am, and I'm still going to pursue and still do, but I'm only doing it through, I'm still able to lead, because why? I'm still able to be connected to the voice of the Lord. So I think like having that personal development within yourself will begin to help you manage the challenges emotionally and mentally, so that there's not a quit and that you can continue to go. Because I think that's what it is. I think that we don't think challenges are going to come. I think we're just not emotionally prepared. That makes sense? Mm-hmm. Walk by faith.
I think one of the things that has been freeing to me, like in this last year and going into this next year, is understanding that not being afraid to fail. Yeah. And that failure is sometimes necessary for growth, because if you don't have failure, then a lot of times you can't learn what's necessary to be greater. So one of the things that I think about in my mind, where I used to be scared, like, I don't know if I should do this, because what if it doesn't work, or what if this doesn't happen? Now I'm more so embracing, like, okay, I'm going to do this. If it fails, who cares? Like, who is going to do anything? The only thing that can happen, if it fails, the best thing about it failing is that I tried.
True.
And because I tried, I can't be like, compared to like where other times I wouldn't do things because of the fact that it was like, oh man, I don't know if it's going to mess up. But
right.
If I never do that and it's been in my heart, then I'm not even given the opportunity for success.
So good.
So if I say, okay, this has been in my heart this long, I'm going to at least try. At least I can say I did it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it didn't work out. Maybe it didn't happen the way that I wanted it to be. There's 2 things that can happen. I can say that I did it, and I can learn from what I might not have done good, and then try again and do greater.
Very good.
But if you never try, and even if you never fail, there's no way to actually learn and grasp, okay, to be greater. Because a lot of times that's where you find greatness is in failing or in mistakes. Think about that. Like, a lot of times when little mistakes happen, it teaches you, so that when greater things happen, it's like, oh, you know what? That didn't work this time, but maybe if I did this, it's almost like it's an opening up to become greater, because I can't do that this way, But guess what? Now it's another way, and my mind is working different to have an understanding of how I can do this in a greater way. So one of the things that has really been freeing to me, and I'm thinking about even going into the new year, is just not being afraid to try something new. And if it doesn't work out, at least I can say I tried. I did my part, compared to God putting something on our hearts, and it's like, okay, God is putting us here. What I'm gonna do with it? Mm-hmm. And I've spoken to people, and I've said to people, like, where they'll be like, oh, you know what? I don't have the resources for this, or I'm not able to do this. And the reality of it is, a lot of times people are just scared because the resources are there. All it takes is research. There's loans. There's a whole bunch of different things that we can get. Like the Bible says, I've given you the power to get wealth. So he's given us that power, but if we're not exercising that power, if we're not researching, if we're not trying to get loans, if we're not, trying to get grants, if we're not trying to make connections with different people or trying to go to different businesses, like if there's people that have their things in Target, there's people that have their things in ShopRite, and a lot of them just went there and asked, can we put this in there? And it became good. Like it became something that where Target and ShopRite was like, you know what, we want to carry your product. But if they never went to them to actually and just had that in their heart, then who knows what would have happened. It would have just been sitting and been in the same place it's always been in, compared to saying, okay, I feel this, I believe this, so I'm just going to go after it. And then, whatever happens, happens. And I think that's something that's really freeing to actually think about, and actually makes you feel, I can't speak for everybody, makes you feel more comfortable with actually making and taking those steps to what's in your heart. Oh wow, that's the what's it called? Why is she gonna be hyped?
Should I do this right now in front of everybody?
I mean, you can tell them.
No, should I just bring her in here and do it? Should I bring her in here and do it?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Yane! Alright, y'all, we're gonna let y'all into some family fun stuff, okay? So Yane doesn't know this, but she's been asking me for like the last 2.5 weeks.
Yes.
Has she made, like, she tried out for a club team for soccer, and so she made the club team. So it's like a big deal. I gotta put out some money, Lord help me, but it's a big deal because it'll get her trained by some better coaches, like deeper, almost college
level. And it was coaches. Like, how many did they choose out of? Because it was like a lot of people.
It might have been like 30 girls out there, so I don't know how many they taken.
Okay.
But I thought it was more than that. Oh, it was a lot more people all over, but her age group was like 30.
Okay.
But I wasn't sure if she was gonna make it or not, and she was in the car crying like she didn't think she was gonna make it. So, all right.
So let's see what she say.
Should we put the camera on her? Should I bring her over
here?
Just
let her sit right here and tell her.
All right.
Or let her read it.
Should I let her read it, or should I just...
You don't mind waiting for 1 minute?
Yane!
Yeah, this is...
Yane!
I guess family.
Come here!
Y'all are in the family.
I'm getting family info right here. This about to be like... It's about to be like Christmas morning right here.
You gonna let her sit right there, or how you gonna do it?
I don't know if she gonna
so they can see her face.
I don't know if she wanna be on live for this.
Oh.
When she see it, I should turn the camera the other way.
I would use my phone.
Oh, stay right there.
Oh. No, I don't think turn the camera the other way. So.
Yes, I can. Come here.
Oh.
That's the way it's gonna work better. Cause then, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Stand right there over there, mommy's thing. See something real quick. I'm just trying to see something. Stand over there, mommy's desk.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, but I just want to see something real quick on an angle. That's cool. Alright.
He was getting ready to go to sleep.
You about to go to bed?
No.
I can't.
Tired.
I was trying not to go to sleep until the curls were braided, until this was curled at the end. Are we going to curl it at the end before I go to bed?
No, probably tomorrow.
We'll finish it up.
I don't think it. Oh yeah, maybe in a little while. Yeah. Because
so
getting tangled in the back.
So the club team got back to me for soccer. So you made the team.
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Yay! Yay!
just found out. So they just sent me an email this afternoon. So you made the team for the summer. And you was all upset that you didn't make it. But yeah, you made it. Alright. Okay. That's all I want to tell you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, Father, congratulations. Thank you. I should have told her. Everybody was saying congratulations.
She didn't want. I didn't want to tell her she was live because then she would probably calmed herself down and walked off.
I think she knew because she saw the camera. You had the camera.
Nah, I don't think she knew I was live. I'm gonna ask
Hi,
her.
Tanya.
I'm gonna ask her.
Hi, Amy.
She had no idea she was live. This child been bugging out about this thing. Yeah. What's up, Pastor Craig? Good to see you, man. Can't wait for this week. It's gonna be good.
Hi,
Tuesday
Pastor
and Friday.
Craig.
Yeah, she hype. She hype. She ain't got no. That's crazy. I just saw the email. Got sent this afternoon. Congratulations, you do it on being selected for the 2025 South Jersey Youth Summer Select
2025.
Team. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be. Oh God, man, our summer about to be hit.
Y'all pray for
Our
us.
summer about to be hit.
We need like a whole.
Our summer about to be hit.
When we talk, when people talk about that village.
Oh my God! Hey, if y'all want to donate,
the village be a blessing. No, I'm talking about just like it's funny because it's been times like even like with you know like our parents and then Deacon Jean and just like everybody, like they had, like there's been times where Deacon Jean had to come and take Dylan to karate when we were at a concert for Yane. I mean, it's so much that goes on. Like that valley, I mean that village is a valley. That village, when people say the village, it is real. And then just like even like the teachers, I'm not going to get into too much because I don't want to go too much on topic, but like teacher Amida and Tiana. Like it's just so much. Like so many people do have an impact.
I'm scared to know how far we have to travel with this. That's the part.
Come on, finish the live.
I'm sorry. All right, we about to be done. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about her.
Hi, Adana.
Oh man. Hey. Hey, Adana. Right. Good to see you. I'm sorry. I'm looking. Now I'm all like looking into it now. Okay. All right, it's time for me to get off now because I gotta focus on my daughter. But yeah, that's it. My train of thought now. I went somewhere else.
I was talking about the village.
Oh yeah, I heard you say that about Deacon Jean and picking up people and
because I was thinking about the biz because I was about to say we need a whole entourage.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, so that's summer for us. But thank you guys so much for getting on. I think did we finish the conversation? Yes. New Year's resolutions, whatever it might be. The main thing is to stick with it, right? And to make achievable goals and try to exceed those goals throughout the year. Like Apostle said regarding the theme. So if you have a theme and you have one thing to do, check that off each month until you reach your goal. So that's what we're going to be working on, planning, writing out when you get your moment, next time you get your moment, next time when you're sitting in prayer, wherever it might be. Jot those things down as we go into another year so that you're prepared and you're checking off things that you want to accomplish. Okay? Love y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for getting on.
All right.
Tonight. And I guess we'll see y'all next week. This is one thing, we try to stay consistent with our Tez and Y'all Talk. So sometimes we try to, it's usually between 9 and 10:30. We try to be on. We try to be on at 9 or 9:30. But tonight, with the other things that were going on,
hair.
It was a little bit later, but we thank you guys for getting on. When we got on early,
hair everywhere.
It seemed like everybody was still, I guess, busy because I think we got on at like 8 or 8:30, and everybody was busy.
Oh man. Y'all they gonna be up all night, boy.
She was just talking about she ain't gonna be going to sleep. Yep, she gonna be up, y'all. She gonna be tired. Well, she better go to sleep. But
she got right now. I mean, but she's like nonstop. She playing indoor soccer right now for winter. She gonna have her spring soccer league. Now she got picked for this summer soccer league. This is like a club soccer team for the summer of all stars all throughout South Jersey. And so I know she's riled up. So
love you too.
All right. So
love you too,
she loves soccer, so she'll play it year round. All right. Love y'all.
Y'all get some rest.
See y'all, KO. We'll see you in the morning.
See y'all in the morning.
All right, everybody else, listen. If you want to come to KO, 10 a.m. All right. Kip School, Camden, New Jersey, 740 Chestnut Street. All right. Holla at y'all. We ain't got my folder. So
and register for the winning marriage. Come on, y'all.
Oh yeah, I got my folder. Winning marriage. Let's get on that. Let's get on winning marriage. All right. I ain't got my folder, child. I don't know where my folder at.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's
our
right.
Last video though, we talked about it at the beginning. So.
All right.
Cool. Night.
Good night, y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Talk to y'all soon. Later.
Ooh, it's almost 12 a.m.
I know. It's late.
We got the people up this late.
Good night.